bike check on this.
Schwalbe Albert on the bat. DT Swiss DHX2 here with the 500 spring on. The same TRPs with the good old trail rash on. Factory fork with lovely trail rash on there. Radial casings, I've never looked back.
Right, okay, so a little while ago I did a bike check on this exact bike. But since then I've had some updates. Spent some money over the past few months. And it's totally different to what it used to be. Well, I wouldn't say totally different, but it's definitely different to what it used to be. So I think we'll start from the back to front because there's some juicy stuff up the front. So basically what I've got I've got Schwalbe Albert on the back. It's a ultra soft radial super gravity in 2.5. Absolute glue it is. It's fantastic. Best tyre I've ever ridden. I would definitely recommend putting at least 3 psi more in than what you normally do, just because they are quite supple, but you get that back in compliance on the trail really, so it is absolutely unreal. Got a JX cassette on the back, that's brand new. I snapped the other one. I actually snapped one of these cogs, just giving it the beans. And what I've got on as well is wheel wise is I've now got Raceface Arc 30s on. These used to come with the Roval wheels. They served me quite well actually, to be fair. I had them on for at least 2 years, and the back one got a ding in it and it was then unusable, so I bought these Raceface ones off my pal. They've got DT Swiss 350 hubs in, I think 270s or something, 370s, I don't know, whatever one the biggest one is, but it's got the ratchet in, so it's got like the maximum amount of paw engagement and stuff. The actual frame itself is the Kenevo SL in a size S3, dove grey, with Bergtech pedals. I've got Praxis cranks on here. These are the aluminium ones, the carbon ones are shit. Seen them snap on Pink Bike. Got the aluminium ones, dropped it down to a 165 or a 160 crank I think it was, haven't looked back. Obviously we've got the DHX2 here with the 500 spring on. That also has a SLS coil on, which looks absolutely unreal. The Manic seat drop post, that's been in since stock, haven't done anything with that. Moving up to the cockpit, I run a Bergtech stem now, 50mm. I've tried dropping it down a bit, but to be honest I prefer a longer stem. These come with a 50mm on anyway. You would think that it was really lethargic, but to be fair, when you drop it down, for me, I really like quite a steady stem. It just makes it feel like you've got a lot more control over the front. The specialised SWAT in there, absolute lifesaver. The amount of times that I've handed this over to somebody, I'd be a millionaire if I got paid for it. Bergtech grips, Bergtech bars, ride high 38s. I've been running these for a couple of years. They were on the old bike check. The same TRPs with the good old trail rash on, World Cup Gold. Absolutely phenomenal brakes. Speaking of brakes, I run TRP blue. I always put the blues in. Don't know, just a bit of a thing for me. I do want to try the Golfer greens, but blues for now. Bergtech grips there as well, I don't know if I said. With the release of the new TRP levers, what I'm going to do in the future is I'm probably going to upgrade these into the levers, because apparently the calipers are just the same. So I'll definitely be looking at something like that in the future. Moving forward again, obviously we've got the factory fork with lovely trail rash on there. Just battered to bits already. It hasn't even been on that long, but you know what? It's a mountain bike. You didn't pay for them to keep them nice. Really, they're gonna get battered, aren't they? Magic Mary up front, super soft or ultra soft radial. Again, it's ultra soft radial 2.9, obviously 2.5 width. Radial casings, I've never looked back. It is literally the best thing that I've put on my bike. If anybody's thinking about doing any upgrades on their bikes, I would definitely 100% out of everything that I've done to this is brakes and tyres. Brakes and tyres is the one thing that really just makes everything all the better. So yeah, that was just a quick bike update, quick bike check on the Kenevo SL. Like I say, I've had it for about 2 years now. Most of the parts that are on there have been on there for quite a while, but obviously some of it is quite cosmetic, like the fork. The Performance Elite that came on this, I mean, it runs exactly the same. It's the same fork, it's just gold in it. It looks unreal. But yeah, nice little bike check update.
This is probably going to be the setup that I'm going to be running for the rest of the year. Just to mention like the geometry and stuff, because you can get like headset cups, you can change like the geometry a little bit. I've dabbled with that a little bit, and to be honest, I found that the neutral setting with the low link in the bottom works the best for me. I put it in the high setting, and it just felt like I was really over the front, and it felt like it was really high in the travel. I put it in the high setting when I had it mulleted for a little while. To be fair, if anybody's watching this, what I should do is a review on this bike, really just how it's like been for me personally over like the past 2 years. Because I've pretty much done everything to this bike what you can do, and I'm not a professional rider at all. Like, no way am I any way associated with being a professional rider. I'm just like an average guy who's bought a bike and I've ridden it a lot. So if you're an average person and you ride your bike a lot and you're interested in one of these and you just want to hear some average person's point of view on a bike like this who's not getting paid to do a review, then drop a comment below. I'll definitely do that, just like a rider's review on a bike like this. But yeah guys, nice little update on the bike. I hope you enjoyed. Peace.